When I'm starting a new day, with my worries far away, I like blue skies and new sights, so many words to say. It's the right time, it's the right time. Loops, dots, and lines, I feel just fine. Let's write the time away. It's the right time.
Hi, boys and girls. I hope you're having a terrific day. We have a couple of cursive letters to write today. They're going to be challenging and will take you that much closer to being a complete cursive writer. Bob, are you ready to show us the letter F?
Of course, I'm always ready. What was the letter again? No, wait. Oh, I know. It was the letter T. No, it's the letter F. I was just joking. Of course. It's the letter F.
I hope you're better prepared to write than Bob. That means your desk is cleared, except for your It's the Right Time folder. Be sure to write today's date with your name on your paper. Also, you're sitting up straight with both feet flat on the floor.
Okay, I'm ready now. The letter F can be found in the words foot. I'm okay. And left.
You're rather left.
Sorry.
As you can see, the cursive letter F is very different from the manuscript F. The cursive F has two loops, and here's something new. Part of the letter goes past the baseline. Let's look at it a little more closely before you start writing.
The letter F is a tall letter. It starts at the baseline with a strong undercurve up to the top line. At the top line, loop back. Then the slant, or a pull down, near the midline, the upper loop should close. Continue to pull down past the baseline to the next line. Now here's a new stroke called the loop forward for the lower loop. The lower loop closes at the baseline, and we finish with the undercurve to the midline. Do you see how this loop goes forward or to the right while the upper loop goes back or to the left? So there are two undercurves, two loops, and the slant. Wow, that's a lot to think about.
You're right, Bob. But it gets easier if you practice. So let's get started. I'll write the letter F first, and then you and I will write the letter together. Remember to turn your paper either to the left if you're right-handed or to the right if you're left-handed. Okay, the letter F starts with the undercurve from the baseline. It's a tall letter, so the undercurve continues up to the top line with the loop back. I pull straight down for the slant, but making sure I close the loop near the midline. I pass the baseline and don't stop till I get to the next line. That's where I make a loop forward and close the lower loop at the baseline. Then finish off with another undercurve. So it's curve, loop back, pull, loop forward, and finish. Now it looks like there are a lot of strokes for this letter, but if you keep moving your pencil in a smooth motion and take your time, you'll be surprised to find it gets easier with practice. All right, pick up your pencil and we'll write the letter F together. Curve, starting at the baseline to the top line. Loop back, pull, continue to pull down past the baseline to the next line and loop forward. Curve and finish at the midline. Make sure you touch the top line and the bottom line. Are your loops open? Remember, when you are pulling down right-handed, it's towards your tummy, and left-handed, you pull towards your left elbow. This will help keep a consistent forward slant with your letters. Okay, let's write a few more together. Make nice, easy strokes. Curve, loop back, pull, loop forward, curve, and finish. Your letters should all start to look the same. One more. Curve, loop back, pull down, loop forward, curve, and finish. Very good. The letter F is certainly an interesting letter, and we'll come back to it a little later and write a word using the F. But right now, I want you to put your pencil down and take a look at our next letter. It's the letter H.
The letter H is found in the words hub and this.
This is a nice hubcap.
Oh, thanks.
The letter H starts with the undercurve, loop back, slant, retrace, overcurve, pull, and undercurve to the midline. The new stroke is called the overcurve stroke. Let's take a closer look at it. The overcurve stroke starts at the baseline and curves up to the right. For lowercase cursive letters, the overcurve touches the midline.
That was great, Bob. We're going to practice writing overcurve strokes and then the letter H, but watch me first. Here's the overcurve. Start at the baseline and end at the midline. Okay, write 3 with me. Baseline and overcurve. Baseline and overcurve. Baseline and overcurve. All right, now put your pencil down and watch me as I write the letter H. It's another tall letter, so right away, I know that the undercurve will reach to the top line. Then loop back, slant, or pull down all the way to the baseline. Retrace up the slant line. Now here's the overcurve that touches the midline. Then pull down to the baseline and finish with another undercurve to the midline. The retrace is simply going back up the same line to get to the overcurve. So it's curve, loop back, pull, retrace, overcurve, pull, curve, and finish. Now, I want you to pick up your pencil, sit up straight, turn your paper to the correct position, and write the letter H with me. Here we go. From the baseline, curve, loop back, pull to the baseline, retrace, overcurve, pull, and curve to finish at the midline. Be sure to close the loop near the midline. Let's write another. Curve, loop back, pull, retrace, overcurve, pull, and curve. Now don't rush the strokes. Keep them nice and smooth. One more time. Curve, loop back, pull, overcurve, pull, curve, and finish. Very good. Now you may put your pencils down. Now, we're going to join the letters F and H with other letters. Remember, cursive letters rarely stand alone. They are joined by other letters to form words. Bob, first show the letter F and then join it with the letter I.
Oh boy! The letter F and the letter I? Wow, what a combination! Okay, it's coming up right now. Here's the letter F. The second undercurve of the F goes right into the I, up to the midline. Pull down and undercurve. Okay, now it's your turn.
Now, I want you to get your pencil ready and write the letters F and I with me. Curve, loop back, pull, loop forward, and curve right into the letter I up to the midline. Pull and finish. Of course, don't forget to dot the I. Do you see how easily the letters are joined together? Good. Now put your pencil down and watch Bob as he joins the letter T to the F and the I.
Okay, boy, this is really getting exciting writing all these words. All right, here we go. There's the F, and the undercurve goes right into the I. Now pull and curve right to the T. Up to the top line, pull and finish. Now, don't forget to dot the I and cross the T.
Now it's your turn. Make sure your paper is positioned correctly. Let's write the word fit. Okay, Here's the F, and curve into the I, pull and curve over to the T, up to the top line, pull and finish with the undercurve. Dot the I, cross the T, and you can put your pencil down.
Hey, this is great. We're writing more words, like the word fit. Yeah, I'm really fit. I mean, I could run 100 miles. Well, maybe not 100 miles. Maybe 45, 13, 1 mile? Yeah, 1 mile.
It is exciting, isn't it? Let's move on to the letter H and join some letters to make a new word. Watch as Bob joins the letter H with the letter U. Okay, let's write the HU together. Curve to the top line, loop back, pull, retrace, overcurve, pull, and curve right into the letter U. Pull, curve, pull, and finish. Do you see how the H's undercurve moves right into the U? If your forward slant isn't right, please check your paper position. We have the letter H and the letter U. Now, let's add the letter B, hub.
Okay, it's coming up right now. Oh, this is so cool.
All right, pencil up and let's write it together. Here's our H. Make sure the overcurve touches the midline. The undercurve goes right into the letter U, up to the midline. The last undercurve of the U goes back up to the top line for the letter B, and finish with the check stroke. See how the H and the B are tall letters? They touch the top line and rest on the baseline. Okay, let's write hub again. Curve to the top line, loop back, pull, retrace, overcurve, pull, and curve right into the letter U. Pull, curve, pull, and into the B. Don't forget the check stroke. Let's take a short rest. Put your pencil down. Okay, now shake out your hands and your fingers to loosen them up. And now do the same for your neck and your shoulders. Sometimes you don't even realize how tense you are when concentrating on writing. It's very difficult to write when you have a lot of tension.
Well, I'm really loosening up, Miss Losi.
Maybe a little too much. Well, you're now writing cursive words on your own. We'll be learning to write more new letters and words each time we meet. Don't worry if this seems hard. With practice, it will get easier for you. Just remember how you felt when you were first learning to write manuscript letters. I want you to keep careful records of your progress. It will be fun to look back several months from now and see what wonderful handwriting you have. So be sure to keep your work all together in your folder and make sure that you put today's date at the top of each page.
I'm ready to write the biggest book ever. I'm okay.
I'm sure you will, Bob. But first, you and the boys and girls are going to have to practice a lot. That means practicing at school and practicing at home and...
I know, and more practice.
That's right. It's time to say goodbye, Bob.
It's the right
Goodbye.
time. It's the right time. Loops, dots, and lines, I feel just fine. Let's write the time away. It's the right time.